YTBC, what's the deal? So it was an exciting night, heavyweight fights last night, man. But you know, watching videos and reading articles and reading comments from different website forums, and even here on the YTBC, listen to everybody's opinion. And a guy who is, you know, kind of overshadowed last night with Tyson Fury jumping in the ring, and that was exciting. I can't front like that wasn't entertaining watching Fury and Deontay Wilder, you know, have banter in the ring like that going back and forth. But a guy who's getting kind of, you know, he was there at the fight, they put him on camera, but nobody's talking about this guy. And everybody's giving Fury a lot of praise for jumping in the ring and being Tyson Fury. That's just Tyson Fury. Whether he was champion or not, he would do things like that. Now, beating Vladimir Klitschko kind of makes it more valid for him to jump in the ring and call guys out, but that's just Tyson Fury. Alexander Povetkin, I'm telling you guys, man, he was sitting there quietly. You know, he'll throw his little smile up, but his personality isn't outgoing like that. Now, that's not Tyson Fury's fault, and that's not us boxing fans' fault. But even if you look back, look at a guy like Evander Holyfield. He wasn't a guy like that. You know, I remember when Holyfield fought, I forgot who he fought. Was it Dokes? It might have been the Dokes fight, but I remember Tyson was there at the fight, and they're asking Tyson about Evander, and Tyson said he's a really good fighter. And even in the ring after the fight, Holyfield was saying that he wants to fight Mike, but he wasn't all boisterous and jumping up and down and acting crazy. It's just not his personality. Everybody doesn't have a personality like an Ali or Mike Tyson or a Tyson Fury to some degree. Everybody's not outgoing like that. Now, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. But at the same time, Alexander Povetkin has done everything he needed to do to get his title shot. He shouldn't have to jump up and down and do a cartwheel and do a backflip and moonwalk across the Barclays to get his title shot. He's been a #1 contender. We can argue both of these guys have been scheduling around each other. You can pull up articles showing me that Deontay Wilder was ducking a fight. You can pull up articles to show me that Povetkin was ducking a fight. It doesn't matter now. The Mariusz Wach fight is out of the way. The Artur Szpilka fight is out of the way. To me, Tyson Fury going in the ring and doing what he did, it was cool, but we don't want to see that fight because Alexander Povetkin is a fight we've been wanting to see. Povetkin, I'm not sure who would win this fight. Last year, after you know, Wilder won the title, if you would have asked me who would I favor right then and there after the Stavern fight, I probably would have said Povetkin. But Wilder has showed me some things in the Duhapa fight and the Molina fight, and then in this fight with Szpilka, besides the devastating right hand that I predicted he would land, he looked like he took some steps back. He wasn't using his jab as much. I know Szpilka's movement was making him keep his jab up during the fight, but I'm telling you, man, Alexander Povetkin is somebody that nobody's talking about. People are saying that Fury really wants to fight. See, that's what you do when you want to fight. True, that is what you do. But at the same time, Povetkin was there. I mean, he was at the fight. He lives in Russia, right? You know what I mean? So unless he was in Brooklyn for some other business ventures, he was at the fight with a suit on, sitting there. If that doesn't show he wants to fight, I mean, could he win in the ring and do what Tyson Fury does? Yes, but he's not Tyson Fury, man. They all had different personalities, but I'm telling you, man, do not overlook Alexander Povetkin. He beat Mariusz Wach. He knocked out Mike Perez cold in the first round. He knocked out Carlos Takam, who was another top heavyweight in my opinion. He's in my top 10. He knocked out Manuel Char. He had the one loss to Klitschko. You know, you could have said Klitschko should have lost some points, although Klitschko beat him. You know, he outpointed him fair and square, but we could have took some points from Klitschko. And Povetkin went down a few times in that fight. He beat another undefeated prospect, Warwick. I forgot that guy's name. He beat the prospect. He knocked him out. He beat Rockman. He beat Marco Huck, which was a competitive fight, though. And some people thought Huck won the fight. He's beat Ruslan Chagayev. He beat Nikolai Furta, a guy that Deontay Wilder beat. He's beat Eddie Chambers when he was undefeated. He beat Chris Bird, an IBF eliminator. He beat Larry Donald, who's one of the better boxers of the late 90s going into the 2000s. Wasn't a world beater, but, you know, he could box. He could move in boxing. He was a style that a lot of people did not want to deal with. I'm telling you, man. Now, could this be a case where Povetkin, his age might catch up with him? Because he's going on 40, man. He's 36, you know, and everybody, you know, he's going on 36. He's 36 going on 37, so it's hard, man, to just keep going and going and going. I know, and now, like I told you guys in the Box Rex top 20, I believe 12 of the guys were 34 years or older. So he's not old by today's standard, but from the prospects I've been looking at, there's guys that are 25, 21, 26 coming up, man. So this will be a good fight, but I just want to let people know, man, do not overlook Povetkin. He was at the fight. He wants to fight. I don't think the guy's going to come from Russia to sit in the crowd just for the hell of it. But at the same time, he didn't do what Tyson Fury did, which was be boisterous and, go in the ring and do, Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man Randy Savage type of shit. But it was entertaining, I can't lie. But I'm telling y'all, please don't overlook Alexander Povetkin. A guy like this worries me, man, when he sits there quiet, doesn't say nothing, wasn't trying to, buy his way on the TV. And I don't think he can speak English all that well. So maybe that was the reason. But don't overlook Alexander Povetkin. It'll be a good fight. And Deontay Wilder did say his name. He said a lot of other people's name, but he just said I have to take care of my mandatory. Maybe he did say the name Povetkin, but I just think Povetkin's being overlooked, and he's not fucking Eric Molina. No disrespect to Eric Molina, but he's not Eric Molina. He's not Arthur Spilka. He is a top 5 heavyweight for a reason, just like Deontay Wilder is. Do not overlook Povetkin, I'm telling you. YTBC, I'm out.